What is up, guys? lightningTATSU striking here again with another video, and welcome back to another Sword Art Online Title Factor video. So today I wanted to do a video for you guys who just joined Sword Art Online Title Factor this 2019. I mean, I see a lot of new players around, so it just makes sense that I should make a video about, things you shouldn't do when starting out, so that you won't end up like me. So many mistakes. Okay, so here are 10 things you shouldn't do in Sword Art Online Title Factor 2019 for beginners. Let's just jump into it. So number 1, do not waste your Arcana gems on avatars. When you're starting out, you probably don't have a lot of good skills yet, and you might be enticed getting some avatars. It's worth noting that avatars don't really affect your stats at all, and you spend like 1,500 Arcana for like 10 orders, and 150 for 1 pull, and they look nice, I admit. They look nice. But the thing is, would you rather use 1,500 Arcana gems for an avatar, or use them for a chance to get amazing skills? Like right now, we have good skills on the orders right now that are available, and although these are not like guaranteed, it's still quite cheap. Like 1,500 for 11 orders, and 1 order is like 250 gems, so that saves you a lot. And if you guys didn't know, we have a lot of amazing farmable avatars that are available in the game. We have floor boss avatars, we have memory avatars that you use memories of floors, which you get on labyrinths, and we have these chaos avatars that are actually quite farmable. It only takes it takes like weeks to get one, but it's worth it. Just check that out. Okay, now we're at number 2, which is don't waste your Arcana gems on trap banners. So what do I mean by trap banner? So, as I've said before, like, use your Arcana gems for skills, like on the shoreside distraction, which actually gives a good bow skill that's good for the 14th floor boss, and a good passive Sachi skill. But the thing is, there is no guarantee that you can get any of those skills in the 1,500 pool. And as you can see, the chances are quite low, and it's just pure luck, pure RNG. So there's no guarantee with that. I mean, you can do that if you have a lot of skills already, and you have like a ton of Arcana with you, and you can do like multiple pulls. So I guess you can go for that. I mean, it's not that it's a bad banner. It's just that you're kind of gambling your Arcana gems. On the other hand, there are guaranteed banners that appear once in a while in the game. And this actually is the safest way to get a good skill. However, it doesn't have a discount, and you can only do 11 orders, which costs 2,500 Arcana gems. So you have to save up. But it's really worth it. I mean, the normal order is actually 2,500. So you're like paying for the full price, but getting a guaranteed one. So it's still kind of gambling, because that's how gacha works, because you don't know what you get for sure. However, you do get a guaranteed 4-star. So trust me, I'm speaking from experience here. Okay, number 3. Do not ever limit break random skills manually. Okay, let me stress that. Manually. Because when you do an order, you sometimes get, a skill that you already got, and then they limit break. So that's okay, but don't ever manually limit break skills that are not that good, because you're gonna regret that a lot. So you see these nighters? These nighters are actually pretty rare. You get them from labyrinths, but after you get the achievements for it, it's actually pretty hard to get them. You can actually get them by transforming skills, and the large one, you can actually get one in the new Medal of Combat Arts Trader. But, it costs 50 Medal of Combat Art, so that's how expensive and rare they are. So, trust me, only use them for skills that you really need and are really useful. Number 4, don't put random things on your build. Like, don't put random skills on your build. So, as you can see, I'm using a 3-star Leafa skill. And I'm using, some 5 stars here and 5 stars there. So, you're wondering, why am I using a 3-star Leafa skill when I could be using, like, the other skills that I have that are 5 stars? Well, the thing is, my build that I showed you earlier was actually for this skill, which increases damage as my defense goes up. So that Leafa skill actually synergizes with this one. So although it's 3 stars, it actually synergizes with my set. Make sure to understand your skills when you're using them. Don't just chuck in some skills into your build without even knowing what they are, because it will really help you out. Okay, number 5. Do not buy weapons from the merchant. I know, it's easy to get weapons here in the merchant, and you don't have to farm for them, but the thing is, I'll show you guys. If you buy weapons here, you don't get any bonuses. So if you're new to the game and you don't know what I'm talking about. So the bonuses are these additional stats that you get when you produce an item. So, for example, I bought an item and I wanted to use it. But the problem is, even if I enhance it, it doesn't have any bonuses at all. As you can see right now, I don't have any bonuses. But if I try to make an item, I will get some bonuses, some random bonuses from just producing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's really good bonuses there. You can transfer the bonuses to other equipments. I mean, at the same time, rather. But yeah, you get my point. It's more efficient to farm materials and then just craft your own weapons rather than just buying here at the merchant.
You're ruining my business.
Number 6. Do not discard your produced weapons. If you're like me who is looking for good bonuses from equipment, so I have to make a lot. As you can see, I made a lot of rapiers. You tend to get a full, a full inventory. So you probably want to discard some stuff. But rather than discarding the stuff, you could just go to the merchant, go to the sell option, and then just sell all of these unwanted items or the things that you produced that, have subpar bonuses, random bonuses. So you don't need them because, producing a lot of items requires a lot of coal, and at least you get some cash back, and it doesn't leave you broke. Number 7. Do not disregard your shields. I know, I should stress this a lot because I see a lot of players doing this. They go to boss fights without shields. Shields actually give you a ton of defense bonus and HP bonus that actually helps in your survival. Plus, it also has bonuses when you produce them. So that means that these bonuses actually give you a ton more stats. Now, the only time that you shouldn't use a shield is when you're leveling up your weapon EXP. Now, your weapon EXP actually gets halved when you're, using a shield. So half of it goes to your shield, half of it goes to your sword or club or dagger. So that's the only time that you shouldn't use it. When you go for bosses, make sure that you have a shield because those additional stats really help a lot. I mean, you may look cool without a shield, but you'll die an idiot really fast. Number 8. Do not disregard guilds. Now, I know a lot of you guys are a fan of the anime and you're probably a fan of Kirito. So, you know that Kirito doesn't have a guild, and a lot of you guys want to try to imitate that, and I don't mind. I mean, it's your choice, but you actually get a lot of good stuff while being in a guild, so why am I having a hard time finding it? The guild actually gives you a ton of bonuses. So you have this weapon proficiency bonus, which actually gives you 100% more weapon proficiency that levels up your weapon. EXP increases by 50%, item drop rate increased by 15%, and additional bonus rate for 20% when you craft a weapon. So those are really good bonuses that you have when you're in a guild, when a max level guild for that matter. So there's actually no reason for you to not be in a guild. Come on, who doesn't want a base like this? And also, there are guild events coming soon. So if you don't have a guild, you don't get to participate in that. So you miss out on a lot of good rewards. So make sure that you have a guild when you start out, and it will really help you a lot. Number 9, do not disregard events. Now, if you guys been following the channel, you probably know that I do a lot of event coverages. And as you can see from my past videos, you can get a lot of good items just by doing events. And now we even have this Medal of Combat Arts trader, which actually requires Medal of Combat Arts that you can only get from events, achievements, and stuff. And majority of those combat arts come from events. So there's no reason at all to, disregard these events. And right now, one of the good ones are ending. I mean, this elf event is ending like tomorrow, I guess? So this is your last chance to get 10 of those medals from that event. Even here on the fishing event, you can get a lot of good stuff. As you can see, there are release crystals, Arcana gems, fish medals, and a lot more here. And this actually, is really common on the events. So if you need a lot of supplies, extra Arcana gems, the events are the best way to get all of these items by, just doing it. I mean, it's not that hard if you have a party. And as you can see here, wow, 18 hours from now, okay? So the elf event ends in 18 hours. And we have 2 more events that, have a lot of days to go. And also this, I forgot to mention this earlier. If you need avatars, just do the melon event and you get free seasonal avatars by farming melons. Number 10. Please don't name your character Kirito. Come on, guys, please. I've seen a lot of Kiritos in this game. Like, I don't even want to count. I mean, I'm not forcing it on you. I mean, you still have the freedom to do it, but come on, guys, at least have some, you know, do something original, because Sword Art Online Integral Factor story is not about Kirito, but rather your story. It doesn't make sense, and when you're in a cutscene, you'll see Kirito talking to Kirito, like, it's like that Spider-Man meme. And earlier, when I was recording, I even came across a new player named Kirito. So yeah, guys, as you can see, it's like 30 minutes into the video, and I tried to search around, and I think a lot of the Kiritos are offline at the moment. I was looking for more Kiritos. Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything against those guys. I mean, you can name your character anything at all, to be honest. But there are a lot of Kiritos in the game already, so if you're new to the game, I highly suggest that you refrain from that name. Anyway, guys, that's all for today, and thank you guys so much for watching. A huge thank you to my friend Radamis for helping me with the list. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out!